What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and M&M's apparently, needs to be in the news again. This time it is with their feminist M&M's. Feminems. Feminems? See, that's marketing, Mars. Why don't you use that? But apparently they have had this all-female M&M's things, and of course there's outrage by by typical pundits. But look, I think this is bait. I think that having like Tucker Carlson get mad about it and all this stuff, like this is just it's a M&M's. Who even buys M&M's anymore? By the way, I prefer mine frozen. Do you eat yours frozen? Like dark chocolate M&M's in the freezer, like a single, like whatever, like the 1 pound bag would probably last me like a year. But just every once in a while, I'll go in there and just grab like 3 or 4 of them, dark chocolate, frozen. Anyway, that's how I like my M&M's. I don't pay for them. I always like giving them as a gift or something like that, or maybe they're left over from the holiday, from Halloween, the mini fun size bags. Although now I live in the middle of nowhere, I don't get any trick or treaters. But nonetheless, M&M's reveal new packaging with female M&M characters only. Writing, supporting women, flipping the status quo. I don't exactly get how buying the chocolate supports women. It supports obesity. M&M's unveiled new female-focused packaging with the help of 3 spokes Candies. 3 female M&M characters, and only them are featured on inside the new packs of their Flipping the Status Quo campaign. By the way, terrible campaign name. Again, should have called them Fem&Ms. Available in milk chocolate peanut butter. And by the way, okay, so you get this article written, right? This is obviously, right? They get the article written, they get some free press, and right there, some people might be saying, aha, they win. You're talking about them. And you might be right. I can't say for sure that you're wrong. But what I can say is this doesn't make me want to buy them. Is anybody watching this video right now going to say, yep, I'm definitely going to go out there and buy some Fem&Ms because I want to fight the power? Of course not. This is not how this works. But like, they've got some employee, some intern that is like, it's their job to come up with this stuff. And look, it's bait. It's bait for like Tucker Carlson. I love Tucker. I'm sure he's not personally outraged, but you see a lot of these videos like, and the left is like, oh, look at Tucker Carlson having a total meltdown. Like, here, actually, there's an article on that. Tucker Carlson is once again mad about woke M&Ms. Is he, though? Or is he just doing what I'm doing, like laughing and poking fun at it? Do you think Tucker Carlson is, like, does the left who wrote this article, please be Danny DePlacido, like, do these people actually think Tucker Carlson is like in a rage in his room at night because of girl boss M&Ms? No. And by the way, look at how little engagement this tweet even had. It got viewed 113,000 times and got 400 likes. We're celebrating women across the country who are flipping the status quo. Help us shine the spotlight by nominating a whammon in your life who is breaking barriers and paving a new path. Head to our crappy website to vote on them. Why? Are you going to nominate a whammon who is flipping the status quo and they could receive $10,000 to fund their flip? Could. 1.69 ounce? I don't know about that, Mars. Of course, you see Nick Adams with absolutely not. And nobody in here, the fact that the person who approved this is likely paid a massive salary is insane. The fact that more than one person had to approve it is that it managed to get it approved is hilarious. You say, I noticed at Walmart and some other retailers that your gray packaged candy is still sitting in the clearance aisle, but you just have to keep trying. That's from a woman, by the way. I mean, there's nobody in this comment section. I nominate J.K. Rowling in support of plus-size women. We're selling them a bag of sugar. Who eats this garbage? If I want chocolate, I'll eat something that doesn't smell like a stale rabbit turd or have chemicals that I can't pronounce. Buy M&M block. Woke equals broke. What about your Coco's child labor lawsuit? I mean, there's not a single comment in this section in support of it. So even if you would argue like, oh, well, they did it to get free press, or they get it to free, where are the people that support this? The quote tweets are also just as bad. Like, again, retweet this because it makes certain people go crazy. It doesn't make me go crazy. It's just sad. By the way, nowadays, you know, it's interesting. Like a lot of this, like when I was young, M&Ms were like a big deal. You know, like you're like, oh, you know, I still like I like peanut M&M, or not peanut, but peanut butter M&Ms. I like those. But like now that I have coffee brand coffee, I have, well, I'm gonna have all sorts of candies for you this year. But like I can get access to like 4 or 5 ingredient candies. No, I can't get a huge pound bag for the same price, but I mean, even though I'm fat, like I didn't get this way on candies. I don't need a lot of candy. Then you see Nick Adams. I assume this guy is just like a troll. It's just a meme. You know, Nick Adams, alpha male. I don't know. Like, isn't Mars a British company? You know, like I don't know. But like this has 1.2 million views. This is more views than M&M's ever got.
G'day guys, Nick Adams here. I want to speak about M&M's. I want to speak about Mars, the company behind M&M's. M&M's have just released Feminist M&M's. Yes, you heard me right. Feminist M&M's. Egregious sexism of the worst and most conceivable kind.
This has to be a joke, right? Like, it's a meme for him, I assume. Maybe you guys let me know in the comment section. Like, this has to be a meme.
It is outrageous, it is disgusting, and it must not stand. That is why I am calling for a complete and total boycott of all things Mars, and particularly M&M's. It will not stand. Let me say this loudly, let me say this clearly, let me say this unambiguously. Any male that buys a packet of M&M's from today forward must hand in their man card because they are a soft, woke, beta, male feminist.
Beta? I assume this guy's memeing. I don't know. Best-selling author, endorsed by Trump. Yeah, I assume he's memeing. A lot of this stuff, like this, like I was at the bodega this morning when I saw a small boy ask his mother for some candy. As I saw her reach for a package of M&Ms, I cried out and left my place in line to stop her. Once I informed her M&Ms had gone woke, she thanked me profusely and opted for Twix instead. Yeah, this guy, there's guys, yeah, he's got to be a meme, right? Like, he's got to be a meme. You know, I think that the hilarious thing about this, like, the conservative news cycle gets to see, like, this is so unbelievably funny, genuinely no notes.
Woke M&Ms have returned. The green M&M got her boots back, but apparently is now a lesbian, maybe. And there's also a plus-sized, obese purple M&M. That, of course.
I mean, come on, Tucker doesn't actually care about this. There, like, some people, you know, like, look, I think that, you know, kind of like the virtue signaling crap from this company. Skittles does it too. Remember, they had like the white bag of Skittles to, I don't know, somehow support gay pride or something like that. Like, this is just lame slacktivism by these companies. And the mileage that they get on these promotions now are much, much less than they used to be. You used to, like in 2016, 2017, you used to be able to get like, you know, a whole outrage cycle about this. This story basically slipped through the cracks. If this week, by the way, probably the slowest week in news in, I don't know, months. If this wasn't this week, this story wouldn't even have registered. And that's why that's a good thing. Like, even in a week with not a lot to talk about, hardly anyone talked about this. And that's a good sign. That means people are less likely to get used by these PR stunts. People are fighting back against getting used in these outrage machines to sell products for corporations. And I'm 100% here for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it and you subscribe down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.